The Little Green Alien, Season 2, Sequel 8. After Little Alien has presenced the emerging future for mankind, now it's up to spaceship, to the artificial intelligence spaceship, to explain what they have seen. So the first component was the stream of evolution. It's always like on top an idea that manifests somehow, and on the bottom it is the environment in which it manifests. So the first ideas were the ideas of matter and particles just circling around each other, bumping into each other, and the environment was just time and space. And then we got substances being mixed and being interacting and creating new substances, chemistry, and that happening in an environment of water and of heat and of substances. And the next step were microorganisms living in water mainly, evolving there. Then the next step of evolution have been plants. It's simplified, very oversimplifying. So the plants were in totally different environments, heat, cold, mountains, and so on. Then the animals, the same thing. Animals evolved also in different environments, in the ocean, on land, in high mountains, deep valleys. And then the next step is mankind, humans. And humans had the new thing that ideas manifest just in their head. And they had an idea in their head, and humans have the idea of themselves, who they are, the I idea. They put logos to ideas, so ideas can manifest totally independently of an organism. And if you look through a modern human city, you see all the advertisements, all the communication, all the stuff going on. Ideas are exchanged without related to material things. Then the next step is that humans find out they have no homogeneous self, they have parts. And each part is acting on the stage of the personality of a human person and is acting out an idea. This part has a microphone, can shout loudest, the other parts are playing there. In the basement you have the hidden parts that you don't want to see. And the environment are other people who also have theaters and have stages. And there we come to the big question. So is the next step the evolution of ideas independently of humans and human mind? Yeah, ideas here simplified as a light bulb, or as many different light bulbs. They may use avatars to be in touch with reality if they are living in an artificial intelligence environment or in an artificial habitat, and they have lots of simulated environments, which is very important. And here's what these habitats for artificial ideas must look like. They must allow the idea to have boundary, to find out that the idea on itself is something. It must relate to other ideas, like planets circle around the sun. It must be analytically, it must be able to build a system, and they must build hierarchies. And this is the next set of things. They must be able to change, they must grow and shrink, they must create new ideas, they must die, and they must be able to move from here to there. Two ideas must cooperate or compete. Two ideas move together or go away from each other. And ideas must be very, very diverse. You need many different ideas, big, small, many ideas, as much as possible. Diversity is important so that stuff can emerge. And you need many ideas, billions and billions of ideas, so that something can emerge. And related to the environment, yes, the idea will assimilate to the relative environment and try to blend in. And also the environments are changed by the ideas living in that environment. So both things work together. Ideas change in environments, and environments change with the ideas living there. And all these criteria, that is what Intelligent Spaceship says, all these characteristics must be implemented in an idea habitat where billions of ideas then can develop as the next step of evolution.